So this project so far has been an insight to certain aspects of my life.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I just decided to write this song as one last letter.
I can tell you that the artist that sang the song is in the room right now.
Staring at these empty pages, trying so hard to find the words to memories flash before my eyes. I just can't seem to let go of you. You were a part of me. It was you and I for forever. Hurting you hurts more than you hurt me. Wish we could stay here for forever.
Are you trying to sing?
I'm not trying to do it.
We can lower that one so you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. This is the Backyard Bands Comedy Podcast. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon. Valentine has passed. Any girl that sings like this can take me home. Any girl that sings like this can take me home.
Let's talk about it.
Staring at these different pages, trying so hard.
Come on, girl. Hey, hold on, now.
Memories flash before my eyes. I just can't seem to let go. Time has come to heal my sorrows, leaving pain and loss behind. God has come to heal my sorrows, leaving scars of you behind.
Oh my days, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God.
Days.
Look at that.
Oh my days.
Look at that.
Is it taking you home?
I'm home.
The home is not Nigeria home. It's a different kind of home. It's a different kind of home.
It's a home where you wake up and the door is already open with white curtains fluttering up and down. And
With the ocean.
Ocean view.
With some infinity pool.
One fish just jump like this and enter the other side.
You know when you're on like,
come and do like
you're in like blue sea, you know, inside the sea.
That's it.
it's like
That is how I
Like
see.
you can see your hand through the.
No, you know how like you're just inside the river in bikini. That's the song in the background.
That's it.
Yeah,
This kind of way, just drone shots the entire period.
exactly. Maldives, baby.
Maldives. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. That is the way we're going to introduce this show, and that's how we're going to keep it moving. Welcome. This is the Backyard Bands Comedy Podcast. I am your humble and gracious host. I'm in the building with my best of friends and a few cool people in the industry, a few cool people that I've come to meet and know. And we're going to get to them. First of all, let's get to the Vibes Minister.
Yeah. It's your man, Imina, aka the Patrician Eagle, aka. Wait up.
It's the intro for me, man. It's the intro, man.
This energy, I've not gotten it yet.
AKA
So
what?
we're going to-
AKA what?
Okay, let me start back. Yeah. It's your man, Imina, aka the Free Eagle, aka the Patrician Eagle, aka Triple E, aka you know what's popping?
Let's get it popping. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an audience member.
Yes.
A very, very distant friend of mine. But thank you for coming and joining us.
Enjoy
Thank you
the
for
show.
joining us. You know, hopefully you enjoy the show. Hopefully your laugh doesn't overpower us. But thank you for
hope.
coming.
You're free to laugh.
Should we mention your name, or should we just give you pushing?
Oh yeah, please, in case.
Case.
This is a safe space.
Wait. In case of what?
Just in case.
Okay.
You know, you have to keep something
In
inside.
case of incases.
Yeah.
Great.
Just in case.
Okay, just in case.
Just in case.
Now the thing is, I know her name. I don't know which name she goes by.
Ma'am, let me give you intro.
Uh-huh.
Hello and welcome back. We're introducing to you the one and only Nurse, aka Mariam, aka Shop Owner, aka African Store, aka cook, aka chef,
Okay.
aka wifey, aka I'm gonna leave it there.
Oh, no. You don't say a lot of things now for him to leave it there. For him to.
You have to enter the relationship status.
Aka we are leaving it there.
Okay. If you're interested,
Okay, now, yeah. Meet up
I
with
didn't
the
say that. Oh.
send leave a fan mail.
Leave a fan mail if you want to know more.
I would like to. We have picture to share.
I had shop. I had owner.
Yeah.
I had
Nurse.
Chef.
nurse. I had chef.
Yeah, I was stuck as chef. Every other thing I didn't hear anything.
No. The thing.
Very industrial too. You know.
Industrial chef. So we're talking about what that wears white apron to the
Quite yeah.
You know that beret.
not the bonnet, that the beret.
It's the beret. It's not the bonnet.
With actual like settings and everything together.
See?
Like a whole prep, you know.
Wow.
This is Ratatouille's mentor.
Yeah, what-
Hey.
Look at that.
Hey. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to you, Miriam. Thank you for coming out. And enjoy the show. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow neighbors, if you're, checking out the podcast, wherever you're checking it out from, we appreciate you. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment. Spotify, Apple, you know the vibes, the whole nine. Shout out to you. If you're listening to us at backyardbands.com,
The hub.
you're a true MVP.
Yes.
We're gonna get to our special neighbors in the building. I'm gonna start first. So this first neighbor is a friend of mine. For one of the first people to give me my interview on a professional radio platform. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a mentor to me anyways, because I'm following her footsteps, and we've had a great conversation, and she's someone I look up to. I wish that she really does more in the media space, because she's really good at it.
Pressure.
I'm applying pressure,
Let's pray.
but I'm also giving her flowers at the same time.
Yes. Wait, which one are you giving her?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
When you listen back, you know.
I'll get it.
But we appreciate all you've done for us. Ladies and gentlemen, she's had people like Tenny on her couch. She's had people like Las Gidi on the couch. Some profile musicians from the States. If you're in Windsor, if you're in Detroit, if you're in Ohio, I'm sure you've heard her on the radio. Ladies and gentlemen, for our fellow neighbors, please let me introduce you to Mandy.
All this hype, one person. I'm quite scared because I don't want to pay. They will go to my Instagram page. It didn't match. Thank you very much.
Now, the brand is different. The Mandy you see on Instagram is not the same Mandy I guess you get in
Quite
radio.
true, quite
It's a
true,
different
quite
brand.
true.
But thank you for joining us, Mandy.
Thank you.
It's good to finally catch up with you. It's been a minute.
I know.
Yeah.
I miss you, man.
I miss you too. I miss you too.
Okay, and we have another neighbor here, a very good friend of ours as well. And just so you didn't know, or if it wasn't clear, that song you heard while we were introing was her. And then there was a voice that was not coming in, that was not singing with the song, that was not singing. That was also her. Just so you didn't know that she was the one singing. It's a proof. You understand what I'm saying? But anyways, she's here with us. We're happy to have her. She has a couple of projects out. She has an album. Was it album or EP? EP out and more to come. And she's none other than Kasheefah.
That song you heard, yeah. Home. I know that when she was singing that song, she wasn't thinking of Nigeria or Lagos.
Oh no, please!
Imagine
You can't be
that.
thinking about that kind of.
The state of mind.
I've told you,
Different.
Maldives, blue water only,
Yeah,
nice wooden,
gotcha.
You surrender yourself out of your body when you're listening to
No,
that song.
what did you say? You said what?
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Repeat. Can you just repeat?
You want to hear you surrender your body out. Anyways, talk to them. Talk to
I'm
them.
right behind you.
What's up, people? As you heard, my name is Kasheefah. I'm an artist, also into catering. But yeah, get to know.
She will cook for you and she will sing
It's the
for you.
voice, bro. It's the hi guys. You want to see the listeners that we've managed to gather. We need
honest.
to divert them to your Spotify page.
You already know.
Okay.
And they can find your song everywhere, innit?
You can find my song on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music. For my Android users, we're on the Play Store too. Just there's no inclusivity.
Short.
There's no inclusivity when you do full stop and they say for my.
And then when you are doing the other ones, you do not say iPhone or any other people user.
He does it for my.
Android user.
I mean,
Not fair.
some Android users can have Spotify.
Some now.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, how have you ladies been, man? How have you ladies been? How have you been, Kasheefah?
I've been good, bringing in the new year, positive vibes, staying on my grind. And I've been working on music, so I've been good.
That's good. That's good. Nice. Mandy, how about you?
I'm literally surviving this winter. I'm not going to lie to you. Everything about the cold pisses me off. Sorry, I'm going to rant.
That's fine.
But see, I'm actually tired. If it snows one more time, I'm actually going to be very pissed.
But you know that, like, in the last few years, I don't know what year you came here, but like the snow has actually regressed. Like we get like 1 or 2 storms every week.
I know it was 2019 was the last one. I've been here for a while.
Yeah.
But let me explain myself so you get where my anger is coming from. Okay. On whatever day in January that it's like whatever the blizzard was, right?
Yeah.
Yo, my car. Okay, this is it. I just landed from Nigeria, like, and then like my car was gone. Literally, it was bad that like I couldn't see the vehicle. So I'm very pissed because my car suffered. Yeah, I have to spend $500. That's why he spoiled my car.
Yeah.
This whole winter have messed me up. I felt the other day it was not even funny.
No, falling during winter will humble you.
Sister, I felt there was nobody looking at me, but
So
But even
so disclaimer, since I've been in this country, I haven't fallen in 10 years. This last weekend.
knock on wood.
No, I fell.
No,
I
you
fell.
no.
But what had happened was it was either me or the camera
Fall.
fall. And then there was a delivery guy that was trying to now like, are you okay? As he was coming, he said so nah, but I do get. But one day, we'll make so much money that we'll spend, the year here in winter.
And then
Maldives.
Maldives.
thank you.
this Maldives.
Yo, man.
Speak it into existence. Don't worry. When you need models for the video, we are there.
I got you.
Are you sure you want to put him there?
Don't you see? Let me tell you, who will be the
This is
fish that
what
will be
you
swimming like this?
No.
That will be from here like this.
I'm going to advise you to
It's
think
backstage.
twice. Thank you very much.
I see my enemies are working. Send me 10K right now.
My enemies
My
are
enemies are
after
after
me.
me.
I need 25K. Can you please sell your house?
This guy is not where you should be, man.
Nah.
Well, it's actually quite nice to have you two ladies here. We really appreciate it. And to be honest, I'm gonna tell you this straight up. You are the reason we are recording right now. Because I know it's a journey for you guys to drive down, but our logistics is a little bit up and down. You understand? So we couldn't be able to maneuver things around. So we are really happy that you guys were able to make the trip.
Thanks for having
Thank you so
us.
I appreciate it, man. I wanted to kind of start like just like jump right into it, right?
Okay.
I wanted to get you guys' opinion. Being on like Black History Month and just like life in general and just men, mental health and everything. I did ask you what your takes are. So I was having a conversation with a bunch of guys and apparently if a guy posts, how like a lot of ladies can't just like post like a caption they see online. So someone will write, live life to the fullest, or let's say someone breaks your heart and then you see one caption that resonates with you and then you post it, apparently like it's not like guys are not supposed to be posting that.
Huh?
Why?
Who said
I heard that then they just like I saw a lady who said like if she sees a man post that she loses all respect for him.
I think that's so wrong.
Very extra.
Yeah.
So you think because like that's my thing. So like now like let's say I'm her and I go on Instagram, you always find one quote that resonates with you. But for me, because of the fact that like I don't know, it's like I'll just like either save the caption and just come back and look at it later on with my personal time. But like things like that for me, I don't share them.
No, men have feelings too. Men
Yeah,
have
but
human
are we
beings.
like do we like is that whole idea of double standards, right? Like do we?
I think I understand where you're coming from. See, our society has actually created an environment where men are not allowed to express themselves.
Be vulnerable.
If you cry, he's weak. If you say certain things, there is
Exactly.
response to that.
Yeah.
But I get what, see, this is the problem. We're in 2022.
So if these the followers,
We need to drop a lot of things
We do.
behind, right?
Right.
Because a lot, I feel like it's time for us to start airing our opinion. Because if you hear a lot of things that people go through behind closed doors, what's the point? Please share it.
okay.
Me, I share anything that pop up. Me, I share it too.
No, because it's fine. I am actually fine. I rather have a guy or male friends that actually express themselves than those guys that will bottle things in. Because I fear those people.
Because you never know what someone is going
Thank
through. And I feel like I respect men even more when they're able to to be vulnerable because you know how hard that is.
So if you post something, right? Have you ever posted anything where like maybe again, like maybe there was a guy that was trying to talk to you, but like it didn't work out or whatever, and then you post something and he maybe messages him like, "Yo, I see the shade," or like, "Are you talking about me?" Does that happen to you?
Funny enough.
Talk to me.
Funny enough. So I like sometimes I be posting stuff, but I don't like for everyone to know what I'm going through. So like I'll post it on like a private story or something. And like
That friends list.
yeah. And then one day I was talking to this guy. Why he comes to tell me, "Oh, and stop posting shit about me on your story."
You write his name on it.
I didn't write his name. He said, "Yeah, why is it that whenever I said
That's guilty conscience.
I said you shouldn't do that. Don't do that. I'm just posting it.
Exactly.
I'm just
Right.
He was like, "Yeah, you need to start." And I was like, "Wow, okay."
Mandy,
So I
has
feel
that
like
have that happened to you?
So me, I'm a different breed of human being, okay?
Yeah.
Just need to understand how bad I can be in this industry. So I post anything I want to post. It's my business.
Right.
So if you reach out to me and say, Mandy, this thing is, I can't relate. I really can't. I felt it made sense. Yesterday or day first? I said, "Oh, people have healthy marriages. I will too." Somebody was like, "Oh, you finally found the one." I said, "Huh?"
where's the correlation?
Like, do you understand?
Did I tell you?
Legit.
Like, as in,
I was like,
It's actually, you know, the funny thing is when I saw that post, I saw your story on it. I was going to reply. I'd be like, me too. You know, me too. I'm succumbing in a prayer. You understand?
It's a prayer point.
It's a prayer point. Yeah. Like,
nah.
Man, like that's what I'm saying. Like because of these things, and like I think I have a sort of general. I mean, not as much anymore, but I'm dealing with it. But I think I have this thing where like I feel I take into account what people think about me in public, and so sometimes I don't want to post those things. I mean, I can talk to my guy group and say, "Yo, this is what's going on," but like I swear to God, I don't think I've ever posted a caption or anything. Like I will see a lot that resonates with me.
Yeah.
And then
I'm always scared to, even on my close friends, like I'm scared to repost, you know, quotes and stuff that I see because I'm like,
why do?
yeah.
I just don't.
Like I actually enjoy that I'm a free bird because I can't. I like it's there on social media.
Everybody
I'm going
to
to repost
see,
it.
yeah.
If you think I'm going through an emotional like whatever, that's your business because you know half the time I'm not going through anything. It just makes sense.
Yes.
Like it just
Yeah.
makes good sense.
Exactly.
What was the prayer point that like get a man? I posted something recently. I think I'm gonna look for it. Give me 1 second. Because when I saw it, I was just like, you know what, this thing makes sense.
I did.
I hope you marry a man that's bold enough to defend you in front of his family members. See, I
This is a
repost
prayer
that
point.
again.
she said that's a prayer point.
That was my caption. I said, this here is a very good prayer point.
Yeah. Because God forbid if your husband should, you know, you are left with his family.
Now, so you imagine a fellow Nigerian will not tell you, oh, what happened?
Where do you want to
today?
start from? Like, nah.
I'm going to repost this because it makes sense to me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care what anybody has to say. If you have an opinion about it, to be honest, if you know the way I work in my DMs, you can actually send me a message and I will not reply because you just sound stupid.
Wow.
Yeah, it's actually.
Thank God this email I used to email with her. That's how the conversation just started through emailing.
Respectful.
You have to
Kind regards.
tread
Thank
carefully
you.
like this. And then when you finish, say yours truly.
Yours truly.
Sincerely.
But you have to respect people's spaces, though.
And yeah.
Like, this is my space, and I choose to post what I want to
Definitely.
post. Like, I'm not going to come up be one of those people that'll be like, I'm posting this, but please give me space. Like, no, that's not the case. But like, it's your platform, right? You're sharing things that if you don't really align with it, it's fine.
I think sometimes you post stuff and you could be going through it, you could not be going through it. But like you just don't want people to ask you questions. Like I'm just trying to just post that and just post it. Like I don't want to have a conversation. Like if I'm going through something, I don't want to have a conversation about it. But yeah.
What is their business?
Yeah. Or there's also some of them that like it's not even about you.
It's really
It's not even
not
about you. For example, like I think I saw one that is like, protect all black women, or like our black women are queens. You know, there's something that just speaks volume.
Yeah.
Right. And you'd be like, somebody needs to hear this. Maybe the person is on my timeline. Let me post it. Right. Let me post it. Or something that be like, they have brain. Who comments this in have brain? And then I'll subscribe to it. Or I see it's funny.
Exactly.
If it's
And I'll
funny,
repost it.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah. And then I post it. Or if I see something and I feel like, oh shit, that reminds me of somebody.
Yeah.
Then I'll post it too.
Yeah.
So it could be anything. So why would you just jump in and try to bring one piece of your mind?
Except you're
to it, right?
contributing. If you're contributing,
Or like you want to have a proper conversation.
Yes.
like if it makes sense, I actually don't mind having a conversation about it. But if you actually want to bring bullshit,
Yeah.
sorry.
I actually had a conversation about meat, like beef or whatever, chunky meat with this is so how this is started, like I think she quoted the girl quoted somebody's post and was like, oh, the quote was that the person actually hates chunky meat in food, right? Okay. And then she subscribed to it and was like, oh, me too, especially cooking it and whatever. I said, really? I said, really? First of all, that started as an innuendo, chunky meat, right? But then we got into the conversation. Really, I'm like, why would you have a problem with meat? It's like meat, especially when it's tender. I understand the cooking part; it could be tough, you understand. But after you cook it, you just dive in. You understand? So we actually had the conversation, and it was a very healthy about meat conversation. You understand?
When you start that way.
Yeah, don't worry about how you started. Don't worry about it, right?
So in talking about that, I wanted to then ask a follow-up question. And this is a friend of mine is dating a white lady, right? And he so it's not necessarily directly related to this, but he was asking like because he started dating a white lady and he was concerned. And his concern is that because he's dating a white lady, that his black card has been revoked. So since I have two ladies on the show,
We have to drink.
I want to get your thoughts on that. So like,
don't let them shock.
This is Black History Month.
Exactly. I'm gonna go back. You wanna go on?
I prefer not to speak.
I can address a couple things.
yeah,
but let's
free
start
bird,
like
let's
this.
go.
What part are we addressing?
Whatever you want to address. I actually don't know what the conversation is going to look like, so I just have to ask. Like first of all, I guess like, is there like I don't even know, man. Like,
You want from a female perspective of like dating a white boy, or
any perspective,
Or actually from a black woman's perspective of a man dating
and
of a black man dating a white woman.
see, I don't have a problem dating a white person. I don't have a problem dating somebody of another race or another culture. But this is where it's hard getting them to understand the things you say. Listen, I went on a date with this guy. Okay,
For context, is he colored, white?
he's white. He's very Caucasian. Okay.
Very Caucasian.
Ooh. So we got talking. Man, you know when you guys get close and like you want to share like Instagram stuff. I saw this AIT thing. I wanted to share so bad, but I didn't know how I was going to share.
Yeah.
I was so hard. And then like there were things I would see online, and then I would send to him. Now I realize, oh my gosh, shoot!
there's a disconnect.
I have to start explaining.
Explaining.
You know how hard that is.
Yeah, that's
No joke. Let me start like this.
Actually.
One day, I legit had to explain to him how stew is not the same thing as sauce. You know, our version of sauce and stew is two different things.
even soup.
God bless you. And I also had to explain. Oh, soup was hard. Egusi soup was the hardest. Bro. 30 minutes conversation, it wasn't going. I said, bro, don't worry, it's not going to go because
Their soup
Yeah.
is that thing they drink and they eat it with biscuits. I'm like, wait, you say soup? You say, yeah, I'm eating soup with biscuit.
that
I'm
was
like,
a culture shock.
Yeah.
please, no.
I'm not
Stew
saying it's
is not
hard.
tomato
Except
soup.
you find a white guy that's actually into your culture. It's also very hard for you to get them to understand where you're coming from. And even like the way we think sometimes, like, we have expressions, right? Like, for example, like even my colleagues at work, I'll be like, like they don't get it. And could go for so many things.
Yes.
So, and they will not be like, what's that? I'm like, hey, God.
Excellent. How do I start?
As you've just actually said that, can we talk about how it's so, well, yeah, I would say easy, but it's so easy for Black people to like understand white culture, like other people's culture.
Other people's culture.
But it's like you're running a marathon trying to get them to understand your culture, and they make it seem like it's so, you know, people who have been living in the forest, they don't know what a phone is.
We're just versatile. Like it's
I put it like this. I think white culture isn't as flavored as black culture.
Definitely.
So it's like the seasoning for black culture is very diverse.
I don't even
It's
think
just a
so.
sprinkle of a lot of things.
I think as a Black person, you are cultured to adapt.
That's what
Right?
What?
Listen, they send me out of that country, Nigeria, down here. I don't have a choice. If I bring the entire Nigerian in me down here, how am I going to survive? right? You're actually very cultured to adapt to wherever you are. It doesn't matter where. Be it Nigeria, be it like US, Canada, or, Germany, wherever, you are going to adapt versus them. Like, and I'm not going to say they're close-minded, but like they are very used to one way of life compared to us. We are like more open-minded because of our experiences. And again, you can think of our backgrounds, man. Our background is so diverse in a way. We don't have a choice. Yeah. Do you get what I mean? So we literally have to adapt, We're like chameleons.
So I guess, again, just to kind of go back to the first question. So it's kind of like, do you think, I guess, maybe we can probably jump off, but do you think like, as a black guy, if you're dating a white girl, there's certain things you can't do anymore as a black guy? Do you think that's possible? That's the thing?
I think there'll be a certain level of just a little bit of limitation because of that disconnect. So it's almost like you don't want to come off in a situation where she feels very, very excluded.
That's key.
Yeah, exactly. You speak pidgin, and just completely go. In fact, not even only pidgin itself, because even with pidgin, there's now Nigerian slangs. There's now Nigerian slangs that you go into. It will almost seem like you're trying to sell her, or you really deliberately don't want her to understand what's going on.
Or you know how you have the accent thing. You can't really go very Nigerian. Or you can't go very African. How do you want to start?
There's a little bit of that limitation, but will your black card be revoked? No, you are finding love. I mean, it's only when you now completely change towards your own people. When you let that culture now completely, because there are people that are literally, once they get into a relationship with someone like that, you will see all the things that they used to do with your community, you literally cut it.
But I don't think that doesn't revoke your black card.
I think it's situations where it would is like, if you don't necessarily speak up about certain things anymore, and if you let certain things slide, if you let certain things slide, if they make a comment and you're not able to check your partner for
there's a way you can be completely influenced that you are now out of tune. I mean, there's nothing like completely revoke your card.
When you revoke, that sounds like cancel culture to me, though.
It's
no.
This is a street way.
I don't. Yeah.
This is a street. They
I get what you're saying, but it's the same thing. Why am I revoking your to be honest, see.
Okay, so so let's say I'm dating a white lady right now, and you're dating a black girl. Can you talk to me about the problems you're going through and expect me to give you proper advice?
I can, but if I have done in the past and things don't balance, it started. It starts with 1, 2, or 3, right? So if pre-dating for you, pre-you dating, the advice you should give was up here, and then you now start dating. I come with first one, it comes here, and then I come with second advice, it comes here. You start noticing a little bit of pattern in it. So if I'm coming to look for soup and biscuit, then I'll come for you. If I need advice on lasagna, I'll come to you.
So he said it you can't talk to him about certain things.
Only if I notice the change, like I said, but he's been influenced greatly. That
I guess
you are diverting, sort of, right?
I guess.
But really, I feel like if you're a cultured man, it's hard to.
Okay, if you're very cultured, how do you want to date someone that's like?
No, you can be cultured and you are versatile.
There's some people who are able, and I think with regards to that, it also has to do with who your partner is, because you can be very cultured and be able to teach someone your culture essentially, because you teach children culture.
How you guys saying this?
But if your partner is not receptive,
please, I want you guys. Let's go backward. Even cultured people, do you know it's hard for us? Even right now, it's hard for us to date very cultured people.
Well, okay.
Think of it that way. Let's go back. Okay, I'll give you good experience right now, right? I was talking to somebody in the past. The person legit told me that he doesn't like the way I dress, that my dress goes indecent, way I always show breasts.
When he met you, were you showing breasts?
Yes.
See, that's the problem.
Do you get what I'm saying? Tell me now, man.
Stay back.
People be trying. You met me one way,
and now you're trying to
change me. That's what attracted you, and then now you're trying to I should.
Is that kind of like I've seen you now? I'm talking to you now. I'm interested in you. Loco.
No, you should be secure.
It's not for my eyes only type of thing. It's not for my eyes only type of thing.
Are you serious?
No, you need to be secure in yourself and also be securing your partner and to know that.
When you talk culture, that's where I'm very like you have to be very careful with this culture thing, you know, because some African men are very African. Okay, we're in that day and age where like I would hope that men would love to cook, right? Okay, I'm hoping because a lot of them will never try.
Some do.
Some of them will tell you that it's never their job to boil water. What will you do?
I would not be talking to a man like that.
Good. We're talking about culture. And but then again, this drives us back to like stereotype, right? A lot of this is cultural stereotypes, cultural bias.
Yeah.
Like we have to face the reality that we are in. At the end of the day, like this is their culture. This is something they were used to. This is something that their parents grew with. This is something they saw their parents do.
Their grandparents.
It's in their line. Like there's nothing they can do about it. Imagine this same person I'm telling you about told me my sister doesn't show breast.
That's your sister. I am not your sister.
Are you doing the mama
Yeah.
But when you saw me, you were very attracted to breast.
But can I ask a confusing question?
Very confusing.
Ask a very confusing
Confuse
question.
us.
So like when I'm guessing this person met you on Instagram.
No. I wish.
She said I wish.
No, because if the person met me on Instagram, right, would have been good. Person met me through somebody, right? But you've already seen me in that light. So you already know, it's not like it's new.
Right. So I wanted to ask because sometimes like I'm not seeing a lot of people do it, but people post thirst traps, right? And when you're posting thirst traps, you want people to attract to certain things. So obviously, if I see a thirst trap that I like of a lady, I'm going to approach her. And then so I guess it's like when you're doing the thirst trap thing, are you doing it because you want to unintentionally attract somebody, and then once you've gotten what you want, there's kind of like I can now like digress and go back to like just simple old me, or is it that's just you naturally?
Sorry, let me go backwards because it's like we're always going forward.
Let's bring it back
a little bit. Now listen, the way you see it there is how it is because it's what I wear. Now, if you are uncomfortable with that, you shouldn't even come in the first place because you're gonna have a problem with it long term. That's my belief. Like, look, see, it's common sense. Like, that's why you get to know people. I'm probably gonna see something that you do. I'm like, okay, this is the stage where I know that I'm going to cut, right? Like, but if you don't come try and tell me, Mandy, I'm gonna change this about you because that, like, if you're not improving my life, stay off. Do you get what I mean? Like, and that's where like people don't get it. Like, let's say you were like, oh, I want to, improve your fashion sense. Hell yeah. I'm open to it. Like, make me blow. Yeah. But like, don't come and tell me turtleneck now.
Yeah.
Skirt only.
You can suggest like, but if I don't want to wear
then it's fine.
Like, then
But let's be correct because I know some listeners. There's a difference between saying I like you with a turtleneck versus I don't want you showing your boobs.
Exactly.
There's a difference. Because I have told some ladies that you look good in a turtleneck, but that's not to take anything from how they dress or anything. So I just want to just say that because I know they'll be listening and
I don't know who will not be liking somebody that is showing breast. I don't know where they are from.
No, but like once they make you theirs, not make you theirs, but like once you're dating, what am I saying make you theirs? Once you're dating somebody, some of the guys feel like, what are you out there for anymore? But I understand that that's just your personality.
It is. And it's not necessarily
blue therapy. Blue therapy.
Yeah.
Did you see Paul's mentality of what Chama should be?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that is psycho crazy.
That was terrible. That was horrible.
To me, that's very possessive. Think of it like this. He liked what she was, and then now he has a problem with her being on backchat, and then he has a problem with her being this, being that. But that's where you met her from. Are you on drugs?
The biggest thing there is the insecurity, right? And some people like me find it like it's very interesting when you keep up that, because it's like when you look at, you just see the person you're dating looking at her, you'll be like, everybody wants her.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. But like, you should.
No. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just like they spark.
And like, I feel like you also need to be secure. Like, there's people who is like, like if you go out with your girl and like she's wearing, like she look good.
Yeah. No, me, I'm saying, I'm telling you that.
What is God, man?
Like, you can't have her. She's mine.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
That's the energy that people need
to come. If my man looks good, I'm happy. Like, every girl should look, man. Look.
Exactly.
And I want to catch the girl's thing, please. I'll just be like, that girl likes you. Ooh, like, my body.
You need to be that kind
I will feel so happy, like I want something. Other than like, Like, why are you insecure about what?
But so I don't know if it's insecurities when we're together. I think it's more like you like now. Let's say like like when I'm playing games, she just walks down the staircase, or I'm going out. Huh?
Trust issues.
That's how you're. It's not trust issues.
Let's talk about that.
Let me break it apart. It's not a trust issue. They can kidnap you too.
Are you in Nigeria?
Bro, forget that one. Though.
Love cannot kidnap, eh?
I love you so much. I don't want them to kidnap you.
They say,
You can see my location. My phone is on.
If it's that bad, get air tag, man.
Yeah, it's the thing where it's like, oh my god, like you're like, if you're gonna live like that, I'll probably have a little bit of a round before you.
No, but honestly, see, like I get there's moderation with things, right? I'm not saying going crazy, but like, don't expect me to change. Okay, first of all, I'm not gonna come and tell you, this car you're driving, change it. Because I know guys, the kind of things they like is so different from the kind of things we like.
Yeah.
Like, it's like me telling a guy that likes soccer, do not play soccer again.
Yeah.
See,
I don't want girls to be seeing the sweat that is
coming down from your, like,
because you're gonna attract some girls.
That happens. That happens.
You know, there's some babes that actually go to like
audience. No, they come where they play ball.
No, see, I'm telling you, like, there are girls that are actually attracted to guys that like you know. Okay, for example, right? Like, let's say you have a guy that is. I'm gonna give you a good example.
Did you though?
Foot, let's say 6'3". He has this basketball.
Wait, sorry,
personality.
disclaimer: we don't discriminate. To like,
we don't have problem.
Shorter than 6, it's still okay. But
we're just giving an example. Yeah, listen and be blessed. So let's say like he's 6 foot, like, you know, basketball kind of guy. You know, all those things, 6 packs, crazy on the street. You know, our dream versus reality is two different things. You see your dream outside. You think you're not all going to sit down and talk about it like, yo, this guy is hot.
yeah,
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just imagine that that's your boyfriend.
and then imagine the babe saying, "I don't want you to play basketball anymore," because all
No,
the
if you
girls.
say it the way you say it, I will stop playing.
It's a lie.
If you say it the way you say it. No. For reference, say that again. Actually, say, Dre, stop doing the podcast.
I'm telling you.
Stop this
a
podcast
lie.
right now.
No.
You change your style. Now you cannot bring it back.
No, but honestly, like, imagine that actually you have because if I like wearing short dresses to go out, I'm gonna wear my short. It doesn't mean that I'm trying to get attention from other people. I just want to look good for me. Like, I want to look good so I feel my best self.
So the problem, that's the thing. A lot of men don't see that just right then. They just feel like, well, you're not going out with me, you're going out with some friends. It's like there's this thing I saw recently, and I don't know the exact quote, but it's a paraphrase, and it's like, ladies that are like that know themselves, that are very confident, you guys should take it easy on the men that are there for you. I can't remember how it works, but it's like men.
I get what you're saying.
Like men who are like have put everything into like loving you and everything.
But we're not leaving you.
We're not. And it's like, you also have to trust your partner.
It's trust too, but
It's
like
actually
I'm having a
trust.
conversation with people, right? And then like think about it, like you're hearing, oh, I'm in a relationship, and then next thing 5 minutes is like, oh, I'm single until there's a ring on it.
No, now calm down.
But
Okay, so see, everybody has his own mentality.
Yes.
Let's go with that. But like, if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna own it, right? As long as I really love you. If you let's say whatever, then I'm not sure.
all those whatever. Can you explain what's going on in your head? Let us. You're skipping a whole lot of paragraphs.
You see that's what's making us like
So many things.
Because no, it comes in
You
different
know when a girl
forms.
likes you. You know when a girl loves you. See, let me just be realistic. When a girl loves you, it's not. See, you don't need a soothsayer to tell you that a girl loves you. It's so simple. See, I even think when guys like you, sometimes you can think twice. But when a girl likes you, have you seen when girls go all out for guys? Which industry are you in?
I have.
Yeah.
Yo, they would love you and they would care for you because they genuinely care.
Yeah,
You would
right.
actually see. So when all these things you're saying, even when you're arguing with them, they're like, what are you saying? It's just an outfit. Do you get what I mean? They would actually be there. Like, girls, like, I've gone out on dates with my friends, and like guys will walk up and like, oh, want to pay the bill? Tell you no, thank you. I have a boyfriend. That's free money, man. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like someone's about to pay your entire $100 and something for everything that you ate on Lavelle or at Lavelle, and then you're telling a guy, "Oh, don't worry, I have a boyfriend at home." Like,
so let me.
No, you can pay for my bill if you want to take it further. Then I have a man.
So you have that.
No, but it's not.
No, I don't think there's a problem with that.
I don't think there's a problem with someone
I'm not
wanting to
saying
pay.
it's
Yeah,
wrong, but like a lot of girls they're actually very sincere. They're like, you know what? Like my man wouldn't love this. Like that's the level of love and trust they have for the guy.
But that begs to differ. Is it everything your mom must know?
No, it's not. No, I would actually go back and tell my guy
to answer that.
No, but actually, if I go for dinner with my girls or I go for drinks and a guy offers to pay, and I'll pay. I'll go home and tell my
But
man.
if your guy is jealous, saying
no, but it depends on also like I feel how I tell him the type of
relationship. If the guy is jealous,
but you also have to know who you're with.
If your guy is jealous, don't even say.
I don't want my partner to tell me. Let them pay for the bill, because at the end of the day, my money is her money. So if she saves the money, she saved our money.
Well, that's true.
So you don't need to tell me. Just tell me you had a good time.
Yeah.
I'm really serious.
I rather see. To be honest, if somebody pays for it, if the guy is actually nonchalant, this is my rule. Don't say it. Because sometimes men take things personal and you don't even know when.
You know, it's not that deal. It's not that deal.
It's not that
They
deal.
will fight.
Yeah.
They will fight. You'll not be like, oh well. After all, whenever you go out, people are gonna pay for you.
Exactly.
That's true.
But one thing though is like, if you find yourself in an environment where you go to another event and you most likely jam that person.
And we can say hi is a friend we met that day.
Yeah.
We met that day. True. There's that too. There are a lot of guys that find like when you accept some things from them, they find it that you are entertaining.
Why are you guys talking about the bill? We met at a club with friends. Or we met at a dinner with friends.
But to them, it might not come off as that.
But as
you accepted
He's not going to say I paid your bill that day now.
No, but as a guy, why would you even do that? Like you see how with other guy, you not see a guy, the guys there just go on a friendly vibe.
Oh, some men are shameless.
But if she has sense, she'll be like, oh, hi, this is my, just say this is my boyfriend right
Yeah.
there. And that is because if you don't say anything, then you are guilty about something.
Right?
Yeah.
For sure.
It's just that some men are actually shameless. They will probably like just come to you like, oh my.
And that's my thing with keeping stuff from your partner, because I never want to be in a situation where I make my man look stupid. So I'm gonna tell you everything,
Right.
Like, and just. But then
man.
again, I also understand what you guys are saying with saying that, because I also don't want to. Because in my head, I know it's nothing. Like
from experience that I have, very little I have.
You're holding back.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to say it. Some guys don't need to hear everything.
Yes.
You need to just know the guy. If the guy if you have 5% of jealousy, you are not going to hear.
Yeah.
You know why? Because they can't handle it. Like, I'm not joking. They'll bring it back from
They can.
2016.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell is...
And they won't talk about it there, and then they'll just make you
That's why I
feel
like
like
women. Women are angry. Like, right now, you're going to hear everything. Brainstorm. And that's the end of it. Men, it's okay.
Depends though, yeah.
2 weeks later.
Some women are like tape recorder. They'll bring your cassette. They bring your cassette from 2000 and play it. And it's the one that have rewind.
You know the funny part? You know the funny part? Women have receipts.
They have receipts.
You just be talking.
You don't be talking. Oh,
You just bring your phone like this. See this message.
You say what?
You screen. How did you screenshot?
How did you know
We've
this happened?
changed iPhone for 3 different iPhones. You still have the same receipts.
And I'll be like, oh, I must have forgotten the detail. Oh, you forgot the detail. Let me refresh your memory.
No, that happens when it was not addressed.
That's exactly
Sorry,
what I
what
was
is
going
it?
to say.
That happens when the issue wasn't addressed.
Or it wasn't resolved. Like if we start having a conversation and I don't feel like
men, right? We do this thing where if we know there's an issue, if it's not brought up, you know we can live like that.
That is the reason why you have problems.
Yeah.
Who has problems?
People.
Who said we have problems?
Your gender.
Even you guys amongst yourself, you know you have problems.
We did not go there. How did you get there?
No jokes. Men don't know how to communicate.
Yeah. I think there's
They don't know. It's not like I'm rude to them.
Yeah. And like, don't get me wrong. I feel like men,
you always start like that.
No.
Whenever there's that,
Yeah, don't get me wrong.
Don't be offended.
Don't be offended. I don't mean to say.
No, but it's actually true. You men know how to discuss amongst yourselves. You guys like
gossip,
chatterbox.
What do you mean?
Gossip.
Like, no, in terms of communication, you guys, because you guys understand yourselves. Women, we understand ourselves, but we also understand how to communicate with men.
But there's the thing that what they say. I think at least I've agreed that women mature quicker than men.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've agreed. So
Yeah.
I don't have there's no rebuttal for that one. I agree with you.
You see the difference?
You're going to argue.
No. I'm not going to argue. But the difference with with having conversation with your guys is your guy will just call you. We need to talk. Shit. Be scared. It's going down. Let me finish. Then with your guy, yo, my guy. Yo, see this is we'll start chopping things up. We don't even need but somebody will just tension you, put you on high tension wire.
No, I disagree. No. I have learned like from older cousins that you don't say, we need to talk. Right? That you just go straight into it.
Exactly. So
my friend actually told me that. Don't text, we need to talk.
I'm never going. I'll just wait for you to sit down.
Yeah.
Last week, something happened. You are gonna have you're sitting down, and if it's that time you now realize that you're going to sleep, God bless you. Because I'm really going to wake you up. We're going to talk about it. But then that's the problem, because even if you go subtle or you go hard, they will run away from the conversation. And then when you're not even in the mood to talk about it, it's not come, bro. I'm already frustrated. That's the problem with men. You guys don't want to handle it. And then women hurt things when they can't handle it. And then when they now finally want to, when they can't handle it anymore,
they talk.
They just go crazy. And then you now say, she's a crazy person.
But no, when she wanted to talk, you were sleeping.
They blink eye.
Let me change topic.
I
want to change topic. My notes on my phone.
Based on statistics.
Yours is statistics. Statistics.
Based on statistics.
Which statistics, please?
Based on statistics. Stuff. We cannot defend ourselves.
You just need to learn how to talk.
I wanted to. So I saw this thing real funny. I'm going to ask you guys if I've had any weird traditions like this, but apparently there's a tradition, and I don't know what country it's from, but apparently bridesmaids often, so at a wedding, bridesmaids often wear the same color as the bride herself to confuse the spirits who were thought to come after the bride, to come after the bride's happiness.
Wait, start again.
So apparently bridesmaids often wear the same color as the bride herself to confuse the spirits who wanted to come and attack the bride.
Oh wow, the spirits only know the dress.
My question is, why would I be a bridesmaid to? So let's see what actually the spirit to come to me. Is that what you're saying?
So yeah, I be like you and decoy.
And the decoy always get killed.
Yeah, they have not watched film enough. They have not watched enough film.
You see, if that was a tradition like that, I'd like somebody, the groomsmen, the groups say, guys, we're all waiting to say, I say, lie. No. Collect your blessings and collect your curses. Today
is your day. Everything that comes today is because of you. We are here because of you. Hey, you want to come and drag me into your mess? If anybody is coming for anybody, even we are coming for you.
I think, I don't agree with you, but I don't have a problem with you people, all, like, the entire train went white. Or like the entire train going like nude.
At this point, because it's something like that, I have to ask why.
Why? No, see, I have never been one to. I don't have like an idea of like how my wedding is going to look like, but I know very much I want it intimate. So let's say, for example, if you go on Instagram, you see a lot of white. When you see white train, it's really cute. Oh,
very
bridal train.
But like, why would you do your own birthday, right? Or the regular birthday, right? You do everybody dress black and white, then you wear red. Then your own wedding, everybody should wear white.
No, I don't have a problem. See, I don't even want you to dress up for my, like, wear whatever you want to wear.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean? In like, for my wedding, like, it's just cute. Have you seen pictures? Yo, it's so nice. Especially when you take it in the sea.
You have not told us which type pictures.
Under the sea.
Maldives.
Under the sea.
You see? This thing where they see. I foresee say you go see.
If my men are listening, I want to take note. Ladies and gentlemen, neighbors, if you're listening as a guy, if you end up, meeting her, just think of Maldives if you're trying to propose.
My dear, I don't mind though. I don't have shakara in my body.
You have shakara?
I don't have shakara. No, but like
destination wedding.
As long as you have the money. Amen.
So you don't have a dream wedding?
No.
You don't.
I don't have it. Like, okay, first of all, like, you also, now you're taking us into wedding conversation. Why, like, what is the plan for the wedding? Like, who is the guy? One, where is he? How much does he have? How much do we have? Like, like, is it COVID time?
Are we doing Zoom wedding?
Are you doing Zoom wedding? Like, you don't even know what the situation will be.
Yeah.
I would love to have a very simple wedding. The only thing I know I'm not going to do is I'm not going to wear heat called wedding dress. that people wear. Those ball dresses, I can't.
What are you gonna put on? What do you think of putting on?
I'm gonna wear a regular dress, like a very simple dress. Like I'm not going to be one of those that will wear 50. I don't think it's bad, but fam, man.
Wear like different dresses.
No, like you know those
Sophisticated, innit?
huge ball
like with
dresses.
One that looks like it's like floor
How will
decoration.
you sit down?
They don't.
The question is how you see that. How are you inside that heat?
I MC a lot of weddings and they find it tough to dance in those dresses.
Why are you
I
doing
want to
that?
be comfortable because when you're uncomfortable, people can see.
You know the worst part is Nigeria people. They carry fan.
Oh, that hand thing.
I hate it, man.
Not necessary. But to be honest, when I go for weddings, I take a fan
Because the country is hot, but
yeah.
but you know.
But even then, like I bring it out like sporadically. I'm not perpetually.
And some people's wedding pictures. In fact,
Let's not talk about. Let's not do that. But like on the note of, I wouldn't want my bridesmaids to wear the same.
Thing that you're wearing.
Yeah, it's my day.
It's your day.
So exactly.
Yeah.
So all the any
Anybody that's coming,
blessings
is coming for you.
My
come
God
for
is
you.
stronger.
Yeah, exactly.
I serve a living God.
Actually, I have a very good question.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Is it about marriage?
No. Would you mind if your friend proposed at your wedding? I and Miriam had this conversation.
This question.
Boy.
This is a question.
Oh boy. Wait, did they ask for my permission?
Yeah, like did we have a conversation about it? How good of a
And at what point did you
You intend to do? Yeah.
Because first of all, if you didn't ask for my permission, then I'm sending you a bill. I'm sending you a bill.
you pay for the whole wedding because I literally just did like
This was a
engagement
surprise party for you.
celebration
Yeah, this was a
like,
surprise engagement.
what
Plus
is
photographer
that?
will take pictures, Steve.
Who do I look like?
And I don't say the photographer money where they pay this year.
Yeah.
Who do I look like? The settings, the locations, everything is just perfect.
And then if you now did it maybe after my first dance or something.
Hey,
It's like yeah.
because the song that is playing is nice. Now, this is the right time. Well, no.
You know what? When you know that those sparklers that come with the dance, that shoot up.
Then I shoot up.
They will not shoot one for you. They don't send me the bill for the extra.
Or like,
I've been seeing a
they
lot on
propose
TikTok.
after the smoke. You know when the
No,
smoke.
exactly.
Oh, the cameraman was planning to take 1,000 pictures. Because of it, it's now 1,100. The bill is higher.
But I've been seeing a lot on TikTok these days where like the girl wants to like throw the flowers and then like the guy will propose.
Oh, I've seen that.
So
That one is almost towards the end. If I know about it, I don't mind.
I don't know how to feel about that thing.
I feel like it has
And
to be
also,
like
how close are we?
yeah, that's the key.
see.
How and I think also actually
Why can't you do it by yourself?
that wouldn't even be a.
No, I get the cuteness behind it.
There's no cuteness there. It's my wedding.
If I was close to someone, they wouldn't even do it. If we're that close, they wouldn't think of doing that.
No, but that's wrong.
You don't do that. It's like
I just
no, that's different.
What if, like, for example, right? Let's say I'm thinking about it, right? Mina's getting married, right? And I said, Mina, don't worry, I'll pay for your venue because I have plans of doing the proposal.
Oh, sure. Engage.
And then I pay whatever amount I pay for the venue or whatever, and then I propose. If Mina says why, I say, Boba, I don't pay for the
Is your
venue.
venue? Is your venue?
I just look at it. The problem is that the industry we're in. At that point, I just say that you have proposed, you pay for the venue. So you are hosting my wedding and you are proposing. So I'm going to host your wedding. So don't worry about it. We are Glasgow in this. We are going to Glasgow.
But it takes the attention of the bride.
It
and the groom.
does.
Again, it depends on the time though.
No. It will take.
It takes the attention.
It will
Everybody
definitely-
wants to know what the ring.
You know,
Have you gone for engagement before?
Yeah.
What? Wow, he bought
Everyone
a
wants
ring.
to know.
How many-
Yeah.
For the rest of the night, that's all we're talking about.
Especially if the
Even
bride.
the MC self will make joke back. It will carry.
Like it's just.
The thing about me and wedding is really I just want to do the ceremony and my guys will enjoy. I see it as a party. I see it as enjoyment.
Have you ever
Like,
planned a wedding before?
No, I
No,
haven't.
but it's at the end of the party. So you know, like when everyone is like dancing, you know, all your moms and aunties.
It doesn't.
they've all gone.
That is the club time.
No,
man.
yeah, but at the end, like outside, don't do it inside.
Then don't even do it at all.
What's the point?
Yeah, if you have to do
There's
What's
no
the point?
need.
The point is that you should know. You should
When the man
not
will be
doing
sweating, the woman's
things-
makeup is already messed up.
Well,
finished.
well,
She has dance finished. But when she's sweating.
Then
the
It's another day.
massacre is running down.
Real
A lot of these.
quick, shout out to Dikachi. Dikachi's in the building. Dikachi bought us lemon cake, fruit cake for Valentine's.
Bro, fruit lemon cake is that is spice is a rum cake.
It's a rum cake, but
Fruit rum cake.
I appreciate it, brother, showing us love.
Happy Valentine, man.
to
Happy
you, brother.
Valentine.
Yeah.
We didn't get cake.
Me too. I was about to
No,
ask.
it's available. He said he brought us. We have not ate it.
I'm like,
So that's what you guys should be doing, celebrating your loved ones, not just your significant other, your loved ones.
Your loved ones.
So I appreciate you
Celebrate
guys for
yourself.
celebrating.
Yeah, yourselves. Yeah.
self-love is important.
My
Very.
dear.
Like, you gotta treat yourself.
Well, on this podcast here, you are having different conversations.
was
Catchy, you give your shout out, decide to be leaving.
No. He's tapping into Miriam's energy.
Oh,
Oh shit! Tap. I wanted to kind of change conversation for a bit. I wanted to talk about black taxes.
Taxi?
Black taxes. So the idea is like when you come to this country, right? And I'm sure Miriam can speak on this very well. But you come to this country, and then a lot of responsibility falls on you as someone who's not like making headway. Well, for men especially, right? So it's that idea is really called like black taxes, where you come like you send. I mean, for us that our fathers and mothers are, are paying the bills now at home, and it's kind of like we.
Oh, you're trying to say that Miriam's father did not pay the bill?
No, I'm talking about I and Mina.
No, but you say Miriam can speak on this.
No, it's about the tax.
It's about the tax.
It's about the tax that she can speak
I see what you're doing there, man.
Don't be sip
I see
that,
what you're
drink
doing.
that, don't
Drink
sip
your
it, drink it.
I drink that your drink. No, but I was coming from the idea that, they have a successful business, and they can afford to take care of things back home if they really wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, but for some of us, it's like we're being forced into that position. Your father's trained you, they're now retired, they're now living in the village. So now
You're not the head of the family.
Head of the family. Your four sisters, it's on you. Your house bill is on you. Fire burn the house, they'll send you invoice. And
Maybe
so
911.
the idea is that how do you now start living, making your own future, moving forward, as we've been trying to do on this podcast, but you keep bringing us backwards.
Because you guys fly.
But like I just wanted to just get your opinion on that, because like we would date a man and not be privy to certain things in his life till we get into close relationship, and you see that he's taking care of this, taking care of this, and as a woman you start to wonder how are we going to take care of our own family in the future and stuff like that. But that's a very big thing that we don't talk about in
Do you need more drink?
No, see,
Don't show it to the camera, innit? We'll be like, we don't got more drinks, innit? We can put some more in it.
I understand.
yeah.
no,
I mean, without saying anything, I just need people to understand that that's the thing that we're going
That's it.
through.
No, it definitely
and
is.
as we get older,
No, but I think it happens more in Nigeria than even like, let's take it out of like black taxes. Let's talk about Nigeria culture. Sorry, I don't know. That's one of my biggest example, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen like people take care of their sister, brother, everybody? Then they now go external. Cousin. Then they now go
From maternal
cousin's
and-
child.
Yeah.
They go cousin's
It's
child.
so bad.
Yo, they now go auntie, uncle, grandparents.
and the amount of pressure they'll be putting.
Yo, and how much are you making? 500,000.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, you're trying to toast the girl, and then it gets like, you can't even take me to go and eat.
Yeah. I think definitely that's a very important topic. I think
You can't
to
control
know
it.
You can't. No, definitely.
You can't control it.
Because they don't
culture.
know.
Yeah.
They
The
don't know.
culture doesn't see. Let me just be honest with you. Our parents sent us to this country to give them better lives.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
You're that backup.
Of course.
And
You not get as you want to,
and how it is, so it's like for me now, my dad has trained so many people, right? And in a funny way, you would think that these people that he has trained who are way ahead of me.
Forget about it.
Why is this? Why are you speaking to me? Right?
coming
No.
back.
I mean, you're speaking my mind. You're speaking my mind. Yeah.
You would think that these are the people that will end up taking care of you.
No, them.
But it seems like you are now the second in line, and they are children, and they're not like, say hi to your uncle. No, don't call me
I'm
uncle.
not your uncle.
Don't call me uncle, because that's how it starts. After uncle, I'll give you biscuit money, but biscuit money to school fees. So it's one of those things where it's like, where does it end? Because now I was thinking that us coming here, or at least a bunch of us coming here, you would think that it will stop with them and it will not transfer, but it continues with us, and so it's like, where does it stop?
It doesn't
It
stop.
doesn't.
doesn't stop.
It really doesn't.
Let me tell
So
you where you
are you
feel.
saying my children are going to be?
No, but
It
not
depends
that-
on you.
Exactly.
It depends on you.
Because
Yeah, you
It
have
depends
to.
on
You have
you.
to take them out of the picture. Like, imagine when when last did you go to Nigeria?
2012.
Try going back now. You start thinking of people to buy gift for. Do you know how frustrating that thing is?
And that's the reason why I haven't gone back, because like I was telling someone the other day, it was like, haven't you gone back? I was like, well, I was going to go back like, in a few years, but I didn't go. And so because I've been thinking that if I go, I have people to take care of. There's a lot of gifts. And now every year you're not going, it's increasing. The number of people are increasing. And I was like, okay, fine. When I have money, I'll come back.
There's never going to be a time.
See, that's the thing. That's why I say it depends on, because it's funny. Like I know I've told you some about some of the things, right? But me, I've actually, it's like every year I've not gone. It's slashing. I'm reducing it. I'm cutting people off.
Reverse.
Mine is the reverse.
Yeah, it's not every year you would tell somebody Happy New Year.
Because I seen what my father has done, right? And I seen that whatever, and I seen that there's no good karma coming towards him. Instead, it's like more responsibility, and it's like the worse his situation gets, the further the lesser he knows people, or the lesser the people that could help him, or that know this. And then you now get people that be like, oh, you have forgotten me. Who are you? Who are you? I don't even know who you are. Like I'm supposed to have an uncle in Canada. Shit, I've been here since 2011. I don't know nobody. I don't know nobody.
I have auntie, I have uncle.
Yeah, I'm supposed to have.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know where their house is.
I don't know who they are.
One stays in Scarborough, one stays in North York, and the other stays in.
Oh, you know where they stay?
No,
I know they're in Canada.
No. My mother texts me location.
Text you location.
They've never asked me, oh, have you eaten?
Right.
But guess what? You want to do something that you don't have to buy them ashwebi.
Bro, I'm telling you. And then the ones back home that you knew of that, like, I've been here for more than 10 years, and there's nothing as like, oh, them, you are new in the country. This is 200 naira, which would be nothing here, but it might be something here by then. You understand? Like, oh, use this to pay phone bill or something like that. They don't even do that. And then after some time, you'll be like, my darling nephew. No way. And then someone will be like, oh, I've not paid rent. I'm like, oh, true. You is living in that house, not me. Like, there's just a lot of things. And like, I go through this with some of my siblings. Like, oh, they tell me, oh, did you get this person message? I'm like, yeah, I read it and I deleted it. Easy. No, the thing is, I'm not like, when my siblings went back home like last year, they were like, oh, my brother actually put me on the spot and was talking to one of my aunties, but he called me on FaceTime. And I picked her up because me, I don't pick up their calls or answer their messages. But I picked up his call once, right? And then he was like,
there was
never again.
Yeah. And it was like, and then he was like, auntie, this person wants to talk to you. I was like, who? We did not subscribe to this. And then they start forming angry. Oh, they pick my call. This is, I say, what do you want me to say? Because even after that, like, I don't, like me, I'm cutting it, because when I go back home, I don't know who you are.
Yeah. I agree.
Like,
I need his energy because I don't know.
No, I cut this December. It was so good. It felt so good.
I don't know how to do it.
They even came to the anything for me, nothing.
But the problem is, if I go back now, it's a yin yang thing, and it's bad because my brother is
the giver.
Yeah, and then he'll rope me into it. That's a big problem because now.
Imina, where are you from exactly?
Edo State.
I'm gonna escape it though.
Yeah, it's tough.
You can't.
It's tough.
Edo people are so family oriented.
Like,
Edo and Delta people, you are a Delta person.
No. They are very family oriented when it's convenient. See, when my sister was getting married in October. And
speaking,
and it was, I did Zoom wedding. I could not go. It's a very painful experience. But I saw family members that I only saw them twice before that day. And those twice was my grandma and my grandpa's funeral. Anytime that there is a certain right that is supposed to be given to the family where they gain something, that's when you see them. Their family. Oh, this is your grandpa's brother. This is your grandpa's other. They were there. I recognize some of them, but I'm like, oh, the last time I saw them was 2011 and 2009. Like, wow. They are actually our family, right? Yeah, so they are very family oriented when it's convenient. Yeah. When they need to pay rent, when...
But when is your turn to pay rent?
Oh, they don't know you.
You should watch Nigerian films. When the rich man dies, what happened?
They come and claim property.
Everybody.
They want claim relationship.
Problem.
That's wild, man. That's wild. Nah, but it's one of those things I keep thinking about because like we're not getting younger, and I know that me, I know the responsibilities that are already on my table.
No. Please don't say that, Dre. You choose to collect them. Okay?
No, but I think
this is it.
I think
He
there's
has
some
a big
people
soft
who
spot.
I
He
think
has a
there's
big
some
soft
people who are
spot.
able to be like,
My dear.
no. But some people find it harder because I think what
I
you're talking
find
about
it way
is
too
setting
hard.
boundaries with certain people.
This is
And some
entitlement.
people find it, it's don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not, but I feel some people find it harder to, just be like, okay, no, or
Can I tell you something? I think it's time for us to get out of this mentality that my father took care of people. I'm gonna have to take care of them. I'm not joking. Look,
You're right.
I have an auntie that says, "I know you don't like me." I say, "Thank God you know." No joke. I'm not lying. Like, she legit told me, "I know you don't like me." I'm like, "Thank God you know."
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, but please listen and listen carefully. You are not going to have a medical issue. That is not my problem. And then you're going to call me. Because my own, I not call you. You're not going to tell me that your child is going to marry. I should come and pay. They have not paid my own. I want you to understand. You're not going to tell me that your child is pregnant. I'm not the one that impregnated your child. I hope you're getting what I'm
when
saying.
it comes to that, I get it. But I think when it comes to immediate family, like
What is
your
immediate
parents,
family?
no, like your parents, your siblings,
But that's
like
different.
No,
That's different. That's your immediate
That's-
family.
yeah.
That's
Do
it.
you understand what Nigerians call immediate family?
okay. When it
My
comes to
uncles,
like
aunties, sister family.
that is
Everybody,
not-
no, please.
And
I'm
even
not,
your maternal side, which there is lesser connection, right? Then you now find that, like, I had a cousin that just messaged, like, she got married and has 3 kids now, and then she messaged me, "Oh, can I give her some money to buy baby food?" I'm like, I don't even know you have a
your
baby.
husband.
I don't even know you have baby 1, baby 2, baby 3. I don't even know you got married.
everybody won. You take 2.
Like, I don't even know you got married. And then all of a sudden you message, like, those messages that they don't wait for you to reply. Oh, hi Mina. Oh, long time. This is. Can you help me? This is it. And then they go down and be like, oh, I will be really
No,
appreciative
I
when
prefer
you do this.
guys,
I prefer
I don't
messages like that
reply.
actually because
You prefer it? Me, I don't. I read it.
no.
You will see that I read it.
No, let me tell you
I'll
why.
delete it.
You know them ones because you go straight to the point. So I already know right off the bat if I'm ignoring the message or if I'm gonna answer.
Right.
But if you message me, oh hi, how are you? Like, oh okay, hi. Well, then I'll start replying. Then
this
you
is
now
why my
bam.
WhatsApp it doesn't have read receipts. Okay, I just will. Even if I read it, I don't read it. You don't know. Honestly, like this Christmas they messaged me. It was fun, man. My mom said, you know the worst part. I have this uncle, right? He's in the UK. He reported me to my aunties, uncles, my father. Yo, you know when he reported to the tops and the lows, everybody. Oh, why? I don't pick his call. What do we want to talk about?
I'm so happy.
Your life or my life? Actually, he's never once called me and say, "Okay, Mandy, how you doing?" It's always his problem. I want to at least ask me, "Are you alive? How is life? Like, how is work?" No, please. If you're not going to ask me all those questions, then I don't have anything to say,
Yes,
and I'm not going
something
to reply.
You get something like, you mean that you've been a bad boy. You've not been.
Your business.
You don't even recognize your uncle again. I don't look at him be like, hey, I don't know what you're about.
I need to get them, man, because tell me why I'm helping people open up businesses and pay.
Ray!
See, you don't even know how. You don't even know how to be.
Don't be angry. Eh?
We need
Please,
to
just
stop.
marry me at this point. This is because I need business things. I have fashion lines. What are you doing?
Don't worry. Miriam, how far the grocery store? Yeah.
Wait, I'm gonna tell you a very good experience, okay?
Yeah.
My mom does this thing where she she picks your brain, like she would trip you to like spend money on people, right? She won't.
Not her.
No, not her. And no jokes. Like she actually would not invest in money because, she believes I'm in a better position. Fat line. So, we have this family friend that's considered a family.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a lot of issues, okay? And then the girl wanted to go into school for she wanted to learn event stuff. And then the whole thing was, I'm not joking, reality. She was learning in these local areas. But the thing was 250,000. I was like, Mommy, see, 250,000 is not change. I do know how much rent is in Canada. but my mom made me, because I'm not going to say I did it out of goodwill. But I also thought of the situation. But she convinced me very much to see where the girl was at, where the family was at. Okay, I was able to fund her, right? And then she made me talk to my dad to get the brother a job. Now let me tell you where the thing backfired. As we speak today, this girl never said thank you. As we speak today, the guy never got the job. He said, okay, now the job was gonna pay him 90,000 naira, right? But he said 90,000 naira is too small for him. My father is going to give him a job. We're going to help him find a job. So tell me how tomorrow you will call me, say, make I help you. See, me, this is where I stand. I don't help people.
But at least A for effort. You're not going to.
That is the best effort I can do.
That's it.
Like when you get this kind of experiences, why do you want me to invest my time?
Exactly.
I'm not like, I can't do this again. Like, and now I'm actually in that spot where my mom actually calls me and like I'm actually blank. I don't smile, I don't frown, I'm nothing. I'm just there. When she's done, okay.
The thing is,
nothing else.
The thing is, you've actually taken the step. Me, I was just looking at things that my dad did and how it backfired. And I just got off. Like, the thing is, I'm not cold-hearted that like, if you see me face to face and I feel like there's a situation that I can help,
no,
I
I'm
won't be
there
able
right
to
now.
help. I won't be able to help, right? That's different. But I want, when I do that, you just know that you are not expecting it. So, for example, I go back home after 13 years. I didn't talk to any of you. I don't owe any of you shit. We are not even anything familiar. But, your car just stopped working and we just need battery. I can just buy the battery there. You understand? And we'll fix that car and we'll keep it moving.
By the time you buy that battery, you're going to buy more batteries.
No. Once you buy that battery, we'll go back to what we used to be because I'm not saying that.
Buy more batteries.
No, you don't. When you message me again on WhatsApp,
I think
is it not to read it?
I'm
not to read it and
we're
delete
going
it.
to jumpstart that car.
No, like that is actually pretty tough. Like you look at situations and it's like, how do you even come? And there are some people that have been in a better position. Like,
so I guess because I want to wrap that topic because it covers. We can go on for years.
You can go on.
I don't know if
can
you
go on.
have any solution to
There's no solution.
There's no solution.
Set boundaries and maintain them.
Even boundaries don't work.
No,
WhatsApp.
you can't. You
boundaries
can't,
that people will jump over.
Are you kidding me?
No,
Like,
but
I'll
see,
give
I
her
feel like
my WhatsApp number, she'll give it to you and you give it to me,
people
and
are
it's going.
only, and it's to block. People are only able to jump boundaries when you allow them. If you said no, I actually
Not Nigerians, man.
You know.
I think it's actually
Send you message, you read it tomorrow. If you don't send message, you won't think about it.
yeah, because
I'll
Yeah, not the people I know.
I'll give you a funny story, man. One of my friends, man, we went to high school together. I'm sorry I'm putting you on blast, bro. But
You gonna listen to this?
I don't think he does that much, man. I don't think he supports me the way I do.
Life.
He reached out to me and wanted to put on an album, right? So back in high school, I used to be a rapper, right?
You didn't know.
This was after, because I went to school with Miriam as well, but when I left, I went to a school in the north. So we were together, we clicked, we performed at like school shows here and there. And then obviously I came to Canada after a while. And then he hit me up on, like, we talked back and forth, but he hit me up on a friendly tip. Like, he's trying to put out an album. He needs this much to complete the project. So I didn't respond at first. And then he started like bombarding me. So obviously I'm sure if it was Mandy would be like, why the fuck are you bombarding me?
right.
Block. But that's definitely not what I did. I ended up saying, okay, this is what you need, Abis, how much you need. I sent it. No, I didn't ask questions. Till the day I haven't seen the album. I didn't even get like copy to just say thank you since you paid for this.
Dre, I need someone to please invest in my album.
Once you see twice.
Honestly,
No, you've seen the bread and the pudding.
Plus, your album is in dollars. It's in dollars.
That's the problem. No, but honestly, though,
but like it was one of those things where like I felt hurt. I was like, yo, like how far like we're guys, and then he reached out to me like 2 weeks ago. It's on Snapchat. So like WhatsApp, I did not respond. IG, I didn't respond. Facebook, I didn't respond. Snapchat is not what he's trying.
And you're going to respond, right?
No. I don't respond on Snapchat.
He's going to respond. Let me tell you, he's going to respond.
I do not think I'm like.
already responded.
I don't ever think I'm giving you bad advice, but some people are not worth.
Yeah, no, the support
Yeah.
definitely not worth it. Support definitely not worth it.
Especially you saying like him not fucking with you, how you know?
I thought it was
I feel like a
spoke up.
bad guy anytime I see this guy do something. But I know the black mamba in me will not succumb to that. It will not succumb to that.
So see, let me tell you another person that's like that, Miriam.
Miriam,
Woo! Miriam's nice to every freaking human being in this world. This girl
you
here.
start feeling bad when you can't do
'cause
things.
sometimes I'm just like, why should I?
Yeah.
No, she's too nice.
Miriam,
And they will
Miriam,
take you for
please,
granted.
where can we pull up and
Yeah.
collect kilishi? So yeah, very nice. Can we pull
No,
up and
no,
collect?
but like in a genuine way.
Yeah.
But like, why do? And I feel like people take that thing for granted.
Yes.
People do.
They take
People
advantage
definitely,
and they take it
Please
for granted.
Don't count me as nice. It's okay. Like it's actually okay. I'm not begging you for money. It's not like I'm on the streets fucking. It's okay. I will figure out my life. I don't borrow because I know very much that I don't want you to come and borrow.
Yeah.
Because I don't have.
It's actually tough. I think it's tough to even set the boundaries. It's just you learn as you go.
It's
You know how
yeah.
to.
But you
to
can't really
help,
chase
how
someone
to-
that's really nice.
Yeah,
you
it's-
know?
it's,
Some
uh,
people
it's
like
tough.
this.
It's tough.
And their papa, they go be like.
All right, let's jump into something very kind of like recent, but it will kind of generate to the topic that I wanted to. So another conversation I wanted to get to. I don't know if you guys have seen the whole leaks that are going on online right now with all the
They're
artists.
leaking everything. It's not water that is leaking.